When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Thank you for getting your pot on. Thanks for telling a friend. That's how we spread the word about the pirate ship. Sometimes I don't know what to think. Because the weather's so, schizophrenic this time of year.
Yeah.
Like today, where we are, near 70 degrees and pretty nice. There was a little bit of a breeze as days gone on. It's supposed to be back in the 30s tomorrow.
Right.
It's like a 40-degree drop.
First day of spring.
It's
Wrong.
It's like Mother Nature's going through menopause or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's upstate New York, Billy. This is what we deal with.
But I was seeing that. I was talking to somebody today. I did the old guy thing. I stopped in to see a friend at a bar. Had a couple of pints, and they introduced me to some guy. And when you
Sounds like a Billy Joel song.
Yeah, I know. It does. You know what? Stopped into a
bar, saw a friend of mine, had a few pints of beer. And then I woke up the next morning in my underwear, wondering how the heck I got here.
That's pretty good.
I used to make fun of my brother with my guitar playing, so I'd take songs and just switch the lyrics around. I got really good at it for a while.
So there was another guy there that they knew introduced me. And the guy was talking about the weather. He was older than I was. This is what old guys do at the bar now, is you talk about the weather. That's
now,
like
Paul,
the icebreaker.
It's a novelist weatherman.
Yeah. So I said, I have not seen, I said, the one thing I will say, there's something about the weather that seems very different to me this year. And I said, actually, when I stopped to think about it, the past couple of years, it's been different. We haven't had this that I remember. Now, we had a winter where we almost like one of the old school winters. Not record-setting.
It was cold.
But we had a lot of snow.
Yeah, a lot of snow. It wasn't like we weren't socked with snow.
No.
Like 490 wasn't shut down.
Nope.
There weren't like power lines being brought down. It wasn't
Nope.
well, none of that yet. I mean, that could still happen, but it was just cold. It was a La Nina year. And in La Nina years, we get worse winters than El Nino years when the rest of the country does.
So, yes, I think
welcome.
that's all true. But there's one thing that I feel like has really stood out and is very different. And I would say I do not remember winds like this on a fairly consistent basis. Do you remember winds this way? Like when you were growing up and stuff? I don't remember the winds like this. I don't remember tornadoes hitting New York State.
I remember the Scorpions singing a song about it.
Yes,
but I don't remember.
The wind of change?
Yeah, I remember the last time, remember 1 year, I think I had to be, I was living in the city at the time, but it was post my first marriage. It was a day like today, or a day like Wednesday, but the winds were high, and it started knocking down power lines. And then we had a next day, which was a lot like what's going to happen Thursday, where the weather got cold and it started snowing, and people were screwed for a week with electricity problems.
Yes.
But that was one big windstorm. I don't remember it consistently being this windy, but then again, I never really think about it.
All right. But I think the wind has been wilder this winter than past winters. And I think when you think back over the past couple of years, we've had wild gusts. And then I come back to the studio and I see a story that there are icebergs, literal icebergs, building up on the shore of Lake Oneida, which is in Syracuse, because there are 60 to 70 mile gusts that come across the lake and they pile up the ice on the north shore, and it's slamming into like a boathouse or someone's property.
John Kutchko takes pictures of stuff like that.
Yeah. It's literal like icebergs, and it's all being blown together, right? It's big ice off the lake. And I go, I don't remember that. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I just don't remember it. I don't remember that. Maybe somebody who lives down by Oneida Lake can say one way or the other, but I don't remember that. And the winds are flipping wild.
Yeah, it's been a windy winter.
Well, I'm just saying, it seems strange. I don't know that it's global anything. I often think the wind is...
It's not chemtrails, Bill?
Mother Nature's way of cleaning everything out, but what do I know? I don't know.
Yeah, it just happens to be one of those years. I wouldn't read anything into it.
I read into the wind. The wind is freaking me out a little bit. Good tornadoes.
Well, the wind really affected those wildfires.
Wind cries Mary.
In LA.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
We had those hurricanes. We had those hurricanes that everybody forgets about. The poor people. Is
Oklahoma on fire now?
Are they? Is it
something?
It could be. The NCAA tournament's coming up. We need a distraction.
Foodie will be in later on today.
I love Foodie.
We haven't seen Foodie in a very, very, very long time. I won't bring up why, but what are you laughing at?
No, nothing.
It was my big fat mouth.
Of course it was.
Yes, of course.
It's your show, bro.
It had nothing to do with on the show.
It had nothing to do with the show. It has nothing to do with. It's something to do with your mouth.
Yes.
Yes.
I just have. Sometimes I get so fed up. I have to. I just.
I know.
I can't keep it bottled in. And I've been trying to be better and better about that, but sometimes I just kaboom. That's it. Kaboom.
Kaboom.
Okay, so this is one of those teacher-student scandals, right? And I think this is in the town of Downing. I don't even know where Downing exactly is. Might be Connecticut.
To Downing, Connecticut, we go. Susan.
But here's the ironic part. This is a 30-year-old special education teacher. So in Downing.
All right.
I'm just saying, the words are too much.
It's another Billy Joel song.
Christina Formella is her name.
Formella.
Man, I would have gone.
Miss Formella.
No, I would have kept. No, if I were in high school with her, or even if she were my teacher, I would have called her Miss I Smell Ya or something.
Yeah,
there would have been a Smell Ya.
Yeah,
in there.
Right.
It's built for Smell Ya.
Low hanging fruit, Billy.
Has been accused of molesting a 15-year-old student. She was arrested after the boy's mother found incriminating text messages. Denies the allegations, claiming the student hacked her phone and framed her for blackmail. Now, wait. Now, hang on. I know. Everybody goes, oh, it's impossible. I don't think it is impossible. I don't. Not today. Prosecutors, however, say they have evidence of sexual contact and argue she abused her position. I'm pretty sure they got her on a traffic stop. They pulled her over. She was out, on a Sunday morning, and they got her. Despite the severity of the charge.
They just go to her house?
I don't know. I think I have no idea. She was released on bond, but must avoid all minors and her former school. While male teachers in similar cases often receive harsher sentences and public outrage, Formella's defense is already raising eyebrows, suggested she's being targeted because she's good looking. She's good looking.
Targeted by whom?
Well, by this kid.
Because usually good looking people typically get away with more.
And she cared too much about the students. But you're a special ed teacher.
So you should care.
That's what I'm saying.
I hope so.
The case brings up serious issues about power, accountability, gender bias, and when it comes to the teacher-student abuse. But
she's using hot girl privilege as a defense.
You got it. Now, if this were a male teacher.
Or hot girl discrimination, which is hot girl privilege. You have to be hot to use one or the other.
I always love, to me, when I think of hot chicks, right? Mm-hmm. There are women, and you can get mad at me for saying this, but you could literally go through life rent-free.
Yeah.
Really hot chicks that take care of themselves and about could find a rich guy, ride that. If that guy dumps you, you're already up in that circle, right?
I know a couple people actually who fit that description perfectly.
Sure, and that 1980.
We both do.
There's a 1980 song, country song. I forget who sings it, but it's called "One Man's Trash is Another Man's Treasure." And it's all about a lonely woman crying at the bar. Mm-hmm. Now he comes up to her and puts his arm around her, and next thing you know, shines her up.
There's always a rescue.
It's called recycling. But I go, society tends to treat these cases with less outrage when it's a woman. Don't you think?
Of course it is.
Myers Motorhome Madness is going on all month long at all 3 Rochester area Myers RV locations. Over 275 new and used RVs ready to roll. Choose from the top brands like Integra, Forest River, Thor, Jayco, and East West, all at the best prices in the market. Incredible deals on prior year Class C rental models starting at just $74,897. Family owned since 1967, Myers RV has been your trusted Rochester RV expert for generations. Now with 3 convenient locations in Caledonia, Farmington, and Webster. Don't miss the biggest deals of the season during Myers Motorhome Madness. Your dream RV adventure awaits. Learn more at MyersRVs.com today. Craving the perfect night out? I want you to look no further than Cobblestone on Main, located in the heart of Webster at 109 West Main Street. Cobblestone is your ultimate destination for a truly unforgettable evening. Warm up with their expertly crafted cocktails featuring an unrivaled wine list that'll tantalize your taste buds. Their upscale bar offers a variety of premium beers and delectable small plates that are guaranteed to impress. So, whether you're planning an intimate dinner or a fun night out with friends and family, Cobblestone on Main delivers an experience that'll keep you coming back for more. Sophisticated, delicious, memorable. Cobblestone on Main, where every moment is a celebration. If I say this name, maybe you'll know. Dave Asprey?
Yeah, Dave Asprey. Wears the glasses. He's got a goatee.
He's the father of...
He looks like a guy who was stuck in the 80s and was transported here.
Father of biohacking. 51 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He has spent over $2 million hacking his body to extend his life to at least 180. He spends $3,000 a month on supplements. Tell that to Beth. $3,000 a month in supplements, soaking in infrared light, chilling in hyperbaric oxygen chamber, and even zapping his junk for better erections.
Okay.
I don't know if he sounds like a taser.
Yeah, I know.
Start tasing somebody again. Oh, you're making me hard. Because apparently it's every body part. On the other side, there's this guy, Brian Johnson, and we've seen Brian Johnson for a while. I don't know if you've seen, he's a Silicon Valley mogul guy, anti-aging expert. I think he puts his own son's plasma into his blood.
His body, yeah. Right.
He spends about $2 million a year to slow aging, and he claims that he ages in 1 year, 8 months.
Yeah, I've heard that claim from him. Heard that claim.
His extreme methods includes taking 100 plus supplements daily.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard him do that. And there's other guys like Gary Brecka and
but Gary Brecka seems normal.
Yeah, Gary Brecka. Yeah, Gary Brecka's pretty practical.
Yeah.
But if you use his stuff, it's expensive. Then there's Tony Robbins has Life Force. He's got a company. There's another dude who's got actually a pretty reputable company where they can test everything, test what you're predisposed for, including like Alzheimer's and that, like years, decades in advance to figure out where you're at and how you can, hijack it. But you got to buy their vitamins, their stuff,
right?
So they keep you on the hook that way.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a multimillionaire, right? That's probably the thing, and you're not a believer in God or the afterlife, then that's probably the thing you should invest in the most is yourself and your bodily needs.
This guy doesn't eat a meal before his last meal. He eats before noon.
Oh yeah, well, Gary Player, the golfer,
yeah,
that's his thing. He eats breakfast in the morning. He eats right before noon, and then he's done for the rest of the day. He keeps his feeding for between 4 hours between 8 a.m. and noon, and that's all he eats. And then the rest of the day, he doesn't eat, just drinks water. It's insane. I mean, basically, life is meant to be lived and enjoyed.
Okay.
And it's hard to do that when you can only eat nuts and berries and vegetables.
All right, so
and lean meats.
This guy, the ultimate goal for both these guys, I would think, is don't die.
Yeah.
Right. That's the ultimate goal. And then I'd say that they claim it only makes you stronger fighting death this way.
Yeah, sure.
And
does that prevent car accidents though? Well,
no, but it should be about thriving, not just surviving. So, I mean, is biohacking the key to longer, healthier life? I don't know. Or is it just an expensive, high-tech guy, Silicon bro,
let's put it this
midlife crisis?
If it's well, that's the thing. If it's that expensive, then it ain't worth it. It also speaks to the fact that if these guys are going to go to that length to spend that kind of money to live this long, then all the conspiracy theorists out there who think that guys like Bill Gates and Hillary Clinton and all these people, like have like a secret way of like keeping their minds going after they die. It's like that you could just throw that out the window now because you have two gentlemen here who have way more money than, well, maybe not Gates, but they're actually like putting it towards living longer, effective lives.
If biohacking truly works, this means our future is filled with a 150-year-old backward hat-wearing, silicon tech bros who are going to be just ancient by the time everybody gets around, and everybody else will expire at 80.
Yeah.
And they'll be 150 years old.
Yeah. I mean, the human body's supposed to last over 100 years. It really is. It's just because of our environment, our food, everything we eat, stress, life, that we don't live as long as we should.
When did it do that?
No, like in biblical times.
Oh, we don't even know. They counted wrong. It was misinterpreted. I'm only saying that because, like, in the 1800s, I had a cemetery kind of diagonally across from my house. I went in there to see, and most people were 32, 33 years old, 18, whatever.
Yeah, middle age was 18. They died of dysentery.
It was a strange thing. I don't know. I go, look, at what point does biohacking just become too much? I mean, these guys are disciplined, man. That's a lot of discipline and a lot of money.
Let's put it this way. Somebody asked.
It's like a horror movie plot. I'm going to stick my son's plasma in.
Yeah, like Men's Health is made a living off doing this type of stuff and promoting this type of stuff, right? And I once read an article from Men's Health that made me basically put everything in perspective, no matter what. And it says, do you want washboard abs? Guess what? It's not worth it.
Yeah.
And the point is, no ice cream. No alcohol, if you're into that. Nothing fun. No sugar.
No.
It is literally just lean meats and vegetables. Not even berry. You can't even eat fruit because fruit has sugar.
A lot of sugar,
right. So even natural sugars don't count. It's like, who wants to live like that? Yeah, I'm going to go out. Hey, what are you going to order? Seltzer water? That sucks.
What happens if your kid dies? Whose blood plasma do you go to next?
Probably grandkids. Or you get it from somebody with the same blood type. You knock on their door. Hey, I found you in a database. You're young enough. Could you want to donate some blood? I'll pay you like $1 million a year.
Way,
oh, sure.
This guy ages 8 months in a year, and I feel like sometimes I've aged a decade in a year.
Look at your metabolic age. If you get a chance, try to look at your metabolic age, and that'll tell you how old you really are. And I've had metabolic age ranging from 49 to 59. That's ridiculous. I'm only 45.
I can't with you.
What? Why?
I can't because I don't know.
Your metabolism kind of controls your health, dude.
Okay, yeah, I understand that. But like, so what are you doing about it?
I'm trying to exercise. I'm trying to eat better. I'm trying to eat less. I'm trying to eat in certain windows. I'm trying to take supplements. I literally, you don't see me eating junk very often, do you? How often have you seen me eat junk?
You know where I did see you eat junk? And I locked it in. I did, and you had to ask. You had to ask, and I've had a few beers, so now I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
I saw you. I locked in on you, and I watched you. I watched you go to town.
Was this at Craig's house?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Here's the cookies.
There's no cookies and everything around.
Yeah.
It's around.
Here's the cookies.
Yeah.
I said, leave me alone. I'm starving.
I don't think you do.
No, I try to pick my spots for the weekend.
Yes. I need to do that too. I know.
It's hard, man. It's freaking hard.
It's not. It's not. It's mind over matter. I mean, I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's not hard. It's time to explore the world of legal recreational cannabis at MJ Dispensary. This is the go-to spot for top quality products and expert guidance. Whether you're looking for edibles, infused drinks, pre-rolls, or more, their knowledgeable bud tenders will help you find exactly what suits you best. Need a little extra focus and concentration? They've got something that can help that too at MJ Dispensary. Delivery is available, or you can stop by in person at 900 Jefferson Road, Suite 902. Give them a call anytime at 585-222-WEED, or visit mjdispensary585.com to learn more. MJ Dispensary, because knowledge is power, and good vibes are always in stock at MJ Dispensary. Leo's. You know what Leo's does? It makes life easier. Yeah, I like to go in there. I'm a big fan of Boar's Head cold cuts. Leo's carries Boar's Head cold cuts. They have a grab-and-go case, so I don't have to wait in line at the deli. They have prepackaged, freshly, half-pound of Boar's Head roast beef, let's say. I can grab that, half-pound of cheese, and I'm in line and out the door. Well, I probably grab some other things, too, like their stuffed bread. I love Leo's stuffed bread. Heat that up. It's a great snack. It's a great snack when the kids come home and they're hungry and all that. And, you got busy lives right now. Maybe you need to grab some meals just to have in the fridge. You can get everything from chicken parm, full salads, delicious quiches. It's all there and available to you at Leo's. And of course, you got to get the cannolis. You go to Leo's, you got to come home with the cannoli. You don't come home with the cannolis, you're in trouble. Leo's, what's the best thing about Leo's? Everything. On Dispatch Drive in East Rochester, open every day. and welcome, America.
I'm going to miss Greg Gumbel.
Yeah? Greg did it for a number of years. Is Nance still doing it or no? Was last year his last year?
I think last year was his last year.
Was it? Foodie? Wait.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was going straight to the Masters every time.
Yeah.
And that had been enough. It's like most people would kill for that job.
We're live from Atlanta, where number 7 Marquette is taking on number 15 Bryant in the one we didn't see coming.
Bryant, based out of Massachusetts.
Foodie you like to bring in only because it's been forever since we've actually seen you or talked to you.
My, how you've grown.
Terrible. But you hold up. Like, you didn't even partake in St. Patrick's Day last year because the tournament kicked off. Yes, it was last year or the year before.
Had to be the year before. Last year, I definitely partook.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. But you're going to be, what do you do? Lock yourself in a basement somewhere?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it at Brad's?
No, at my buddy Tom's.
Okay.
How many TVs you got?
5 TVs.
Because the games don't overlap like they used to.
They get going. So you got like a 12:15, 12:45,
yeah,
1:42.
It's like staggered start.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but they're not like it used to be where like all the games were on at once and you only had one channel.
Right.
You know? Where so everybody would go to like a bar and watch every single game. Like I remember one time when I was working in radio at Wham, like the entire sales staff was at J.G. Crummer's.
Yeah, well, you used to go, and I remember broadcasting afternoon shows live from like a distillery or something. And guys, when the TV cameras would show up, putting paper bags over their heads so their bosses wouldn't know it was them.
Right.
Like, so they wouldn't be in the background of a shot, and which I always thought was funny. Now, you can watch it anywhere you are.
Yeah.
And I still think that it may actually be worse than the guys who snuck out to go to the bar because productivity's got to just drop. Everybody's half-assing it while watching the games. And they are a lot of fun. I mean, they're, you know, the Cinderella stuff. I love this tournament. I'm a huge fan of it because you just never know when a lower seed is just going to upset somebody, and you know it's just that day. And a lot of times those kids have been together longer on those smaller Division I schools.
Nowadays, yeah. I mean,
right, because you get a lot of one and done, right?
Yeah.
The one and done,
or the portal transfer.
The portal's a big thing.
Every night is senior night for the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, in a way.
For even the freshmen.
Yes, it could be. It could be one and done. You never know.
That's why college basketball has lost like its popularity over the years. I remember, I mean, you guys are both Gen Xers, but I remember it too when Leitner would make the cover of SI. I mean, Duke had a following, and you knew the players year after year after year after year. Those days are over. When Weber basically left Michigan after his sophomore year, that kind of opened the floodgates for guys like Marbury and others, to Tim Duncan's, to just take off. And now you got the one and done concept, and you don't know who anybody is, and then these kids transfer all the time too.
Right. Do we expect to see like a repeat champion UConn?
I would think not.
No.
UConn's not that good this year, but I think they're going to win some games.
They're an 8th seed, right, out of the West. They're an 8th seed out of the West, which I always think those 8-9 games to me are so hard to pick.
Oh, yeah.
I would say 8-9, even the 7-9s to me are sometimes tough to pick.
7-10s.
Yeah, I got some
7-10s. Thank you. 7-10s. Thank you.
I do have some numbers for people if they're degenerate gamblers.
Well,
but
yes,
we can get into that.
Yeah, sure.
Whenever you want. But generally, if you're a betting person, those 8-9 games, you just take the points and hope.
Take the points and hope, right? Because they are so close, right?
It's usually 1, 1.5, 2.
It almost seems unfair to have an Auburn go up against an Alabama St. Francis. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And not that we haven't seen sometimes an upset, right? There's been.
Twice. UMBC beat Virginia, which was the first time a 16 beat a 1. And the following year, Tony Bennett had his team back in the championship game and won it.
Yeah, but
which totally made everybody forget about it. But then it happened again.
It did happen again.
But I often think the top 16 teams in the country going into the tournament have the greatest chance of winning the national championship.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and they're usually the ones. It's we don't see many of these Alabama St. Francis get beyond the Sweet 16 if they even get that far. They may get to the 32. They, might be a close one.
I mean, last year we had NC State. They were a great story, right?
Yes.
They played their way in.
He's fired their head coach.
Played their way in through the ACC tournament, made it all the way to the Final Four.
Yeah.
I mean, Syracuse did something similar in 2016.
Yeah, they did. Yep.
Yeah.
They were in the play-in game.
Well, same thing with UConn when they won the Big East tournament. They had to literally win the tournament to get into the tournament. They end up like never losing again, and they end up going and winning the championship. They gave Kevin Ollie this huge extension. He sucked. They end up firing him and bringing in Hurley.
And
he ends up like
Hurley got him back.
People forget UConn may be this generation, not Duke. UConn may be this generation's greatest college basketball program.
It's one we never think of.
Right, we don't. It's ridiculous.
Because you do think college basketball, I automatically think of Duke and
North Carolina, Kansas. They used to think Indiana
Jayhawks.
and UCLA.
Michigan State.
They're always
Michigan
fun
State.
to watch.
Alabama's coming on the scene now. I mean, they really
Nate
are.
Oates.
Yeah, with
That's become Buffalo's adopted team because
Yes,
he
it
used to
is.
coach UB.
Yes, it is.
Hey, we're with you now.
But somebody said, Foodie, I read this. Brackets, flip it on its head. Fill out the bracket from the inside out. This is according to the University of Illinois computer science professor, Sheldon Jacobson.
He's onto something.
Hey, Sheldon.
Is that the dude from...
Yes. Yes, it is. From Nerds Are Us or whatever the show was.
Yeah.
Mystery
Big Bang
Science
Theory.
Theater. Oh, Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Young Sheldon.
He used AI and past tournament results to determine the best round to start with. And it told AI says the Elite Eight or the Final Four is where you should start filling out your brackets, which seems insane to me. Like,
See, that's a good
I
use
need
of
to
AI
go this
right
way.
there. I think that's a good use of AI.
To say where to start, yeah. Not
Like-
who's going to win,
Right.
Yeah, because I think your bracket's going to blow up.
It probably would, but like most large language models
Yeah,
are outdated. They're, data through 2023.
yeah, they are. Yeah,
So you don't have this year's data in there. You don't have last year's data. You just are going off what?
right. So saying where should I start it based on historical preferences,
Yeah.
the last 2 years really
Yeah,
don't
then
play
you
into
could,
that overall.
Go
Yeah,
percentages.
That's
from
a good
the
point.
Elite Eight out. Like that's where you're getting all your points if you're in a bracket pool, right?
Yes, it is. Pretty much. That is it. So who do you see? Who do you have? Did you fill out a bracket? Or if you were to just look, let's just say overall, who do you say cuts down the nets on April 7th in San Antonio?
I think somebody from the SEC will cut down the net.
Yeah.
Okay, so that excludes Duke.
How many SEC
Duke's out.
teams are in? There's like
a lot.
6.
14 SEC teams. Or no, was it? No, it can't
They
be that
have
many.
18 teams.
Was it 18 teams?
I think they have 18.
18 in the tournament?
No.
No, I think they have 14 in the tournament.
Yeah, okay, 14.
Did that many make it?
I didn't think, boy, I thought it was less than that. I don't know.
So it's interesting. This year, the SEC has not only been the best conference, but they've been dominant outside of conference play. So going up against, the ACC or the Big 12, they've been dominating. The only conference that gave them problems was the Big 10. And they're slightly above 500 against the Big 10. So if you're looking at a bracket and you see one of those matchups come up, Michigan State against an SEC, maybe you lean Michigan State in that one.
I hear a lot of people talking about Florida being the best team in this tournament.
I heard a guy take Florida for the tournament the other day.
Yeah. Agree? Disagree?
I can't disagree with that.
Can't disagree.
I mean, they just rolled through the SEC tournament.
Yeah.
Offensively, they're probably one of the best in the country. Defensively, they're top 10.
God, it would be so great to
according
see
to
like
the
a
stats.
Robert Morris beat Alabama,
Roll Tide.
right? Or a Mount St. Mary's beat Duke.
You say that, but then it kills the rest of the tournament.
If you can't sleep at 2 a.m., why count sheep when you can count savings instead? Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram makes it easy to shop anytime in any attire at victorcdjr.com. That's right. No need to put on pants. Browse their entire Ram 1500 truck inventory from the comfort of your couch. Right now, check out the incredible deals on the Ram 1500 Tradesman Crew Cab 4x4. You can lease it for just $329 per month for 39 months. First payment, DMV taxes, and fees due at signing. Need financing? Head to the Finance tab on victorcdjr.com. Use their payment calculator to see what your payments could be and get pre-approved with just a few clicks. When you're ready, the only thing left to do is to visit Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in person. And we ask that you put on pants first. So remember, even when you can't sleep, victorcdjr.com is always awake and waiting for you. Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where your dream ride is just a click away. I have been sort of really caught up in this space story, which it just seems so odd to me, that these two NASA astronauts go out there again on Boeing. Not a great track record. Boeing.
Doors didn't fly open.
They were supposed to do an 8-day test flight, and it turned into a 286-day odyssey.
Thanks, Biden.
They're back on Earth, and I guess you get paid for the unexpected work shifts because you're still there. So
you're working 24/7.
Well, I guess.
And it's a leap year. It was a leap year. So you get hazard pay.
So they're supposed to get some extra cash for their trouble.
Hope it's not like jury duty cash. So
Well,
$5 a day.
You know what? So a former astronaut, Caddy Coleman, said that NASA's space travel allowance in 2010, and we're 15 years later, was just $4 per day.
Yeah,
You weren't far off.
Doge is going to have to fix that.
Not exactly hazard pay for being stranded out in space for 286 days, in my opinion. But if they get today's higher per diem, they can end up with $51,000 each. But if it's based on the older rates, they would each get $1,148, which would be terrible. Terrible. And you know what? I wonder if these people even care.
Terrible.
Like, they're scientists, and I don't know.
What's in your wallet?
So
$1,000?
have you been following this all along?
I've been paying attention, sort of. I find so much of the news just dark these days. You know, like everything is, this one got shot. This one, I can't. I go.
Oh, yeah, Tesla got lit up.
So they went up for 8 days.
Yeah, that was the thing, to test the thing. And then 286.
So where do they get the food from?
That's a great question.
Or the water that they have to drink?
I don't know.
What are they doing with the waste?
I think
Is that space waste now?
Right.
I don't know. If someday all of a sudden a turd just lands on your roof, comes screaming through your chimney. Because 287 extra days in space.
Same outfits.
Same out. No weekends, no fresh air.
Right.
Yeah,
No
how do they
escape.
wash
Floats,
their
no
clothes?
boats, no motor cars.
Like, you know,
How do you not go nuts?
Yeah.
like you got clean underwear for 10 days because you always pack a couple extra.
Ay. Yeah, it's
And
crazy.
it was a guy and a girl?
So
yeah,
And
right.
a woman?
Right.
astronauts make between man and a woman. I know, but you need a little gravity to make the friction go. I think an astronaut's pay is somewhere between $125,000 and $163,000 a year.
It's not enough.
You know what? Yeah. I mean, Josh Allen just got these guys are going to space. Can we just?
I mean,
the,
you could blow
Yeah.
up.
Can we even the playing
got a
field
house.
just a little bit?
I got a house. I got a space shuttle. I'm good. Who needs $5 more million?
You could buy the old spaceship.
This is the worst
it in his
overtime
backyard.
in history of mankind. It's the worst overtime shift ever.
Yeah.
God, high risk, unpredictable. I don't know. It's like $4 a day. Yeah, it makes like Nike in the third world look like a generous employer.
It's unreal.
All right, Foodie, what tips we got
All right.
for the NCAA
Yep.
tournament?
Get your pens
Men's
ready.
Tournament. All
Get
right, I
your
got my pens.
pens.
I got my pen. Ready.
All right, 2 seeds, right? 17 points or higher. Since 2005, they're 14 and 24. So we got 3 teams that fit this bill. Maybe you take them, maybe you don't. Robert Morris, Wolford, and Omaha.
Okay. So 17 points or higher.
Yeah, so if a team is a 15 seed
Yeah.
and they're getting more than 17 points,
Gotcha.
you want
in
to
the
take
spread.
the points.
You want to take the points.
15 seed and getting what?
17.
Okay.
17 or more.
Take the points. Okay.
Take the
It's
points.
about a 64%
That makes sense.
hit.
Danny.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be very, very, very wealthy by the time this
Yeah.
is all done.
Right.
I want to have FanDuel picked 11 teams to win the championship. So
Yeah, you
I'm
did.
set for life.
Okay.
All right, the Mountain West is a terrible team conference in the tournament.
Don't tell Josh Allen that, but
Mountain West seeds 8 or higher, since 2003 are 5-36 straight up, and only 7-32-2 against the spread.
Wow.
So we got 4 of those. One happened last night. We saw what happened. UNC totally killed San Diego State.
Yeah.
We got UCLA, Memphis getting points against Colorado State, and Marquette. They fit that bill to bet 4.
So bet 4.
Yeah, UCLA, Memphis, Marquette fit that. They're playing Mountain West 8 or higher.
UCLA, Memphis,
Marquette.
Marquette.
So bet those teams.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I feel richer already.
All right.
All right, we talked about the 3 seeds. They're 17-10 in the last 27 games. Texas Tech, Iowa State, Kentucky, Wisconsin.
What about them?
All right, here's a weird one.
Okay.
Okay.
Danny, you got something?
No, you said Texas Tech,
Iowa State,
Iowa State.
Kentucky over Troy,
Okay.
Wisconsin.
Okay. I like when I could just put like states down. That's great. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. High elevation teams that play in high elevation,
Right.
tend to run out of gas for some reason in the tournament.
Interesting because we're more at sea level.
Yeah.
Gravity.
So if you were just in a space shuttle
Yes.
for 286 days, odds are you're probably not going to. You might win the first or second round, but you're not going to get to the third round.
So against those teams, they're 55-23. So these are teams you don't bet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some fall into multiple categories, so you have to make a choice. But BYU, Utah State, Colorado State, again, and New Mexico. High elevation.
Yeah.
Bet against those teams. I don't know who they're playing.
Oh man, it's gotta suck to be living in New Mexico in a high elevation area, and there's like no benefit to that.
What do you mean? It's beautiful.
Think about it. Well,
Desert. Aliens could come down. You
like
can see
New Mexico is what Arizona didn't want, apparently, from what I've read. But they got a lot of nice rugs.
I hear a lot of people, a lot of celebrities live like in Albuquerque.
Isn't that where
Gene Hackman
Gene
died.
Hackman was?
Yeah, no one was around.
Lowe's, let's build something together.
All right, we talked about the underdogs between 6.5 and 10.
Yeah.
They're 44-27 against the spread. That's High Point, Georgia, McNeese.
Wait, High Point got in?
Yeah.
Oh.
McNeese always sneaks in somehow.
Liberty, Yale, and Drake.
So what is it about these guys again? 40.
They're underdogs between 6.5 and 10 points.
Okay.
So they're underdogs when the spread is 6.5 to 10.
When they're getting 6.5
to
to 10. Yep.
High Point, McNeese.
So,
Who's after McNeese?
Liberty,
Yale,
Yale, and Drake.
Drake.
Not to be confused
High
with
Point.
Lamar.
High Point, Georgia, McNeese,
Georgia,
Liberty,
that's the
Yale,
one
and
that's-
Drake.
All right.
And Ludacris.
Flo Rida.
Oh, who's the Kendrick Lamar?
Lamar.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Ready for the next one?
Next tip from Foodie.
Teams coming off 20-point losses in their previous game. You would think they wouldn't do good. Well, they're 27-15 against the spread in their first game. So there's 4 of those teams. Some of these are repeats, so you might want to bang it. BYU. No, that's an opposite. Alabama, Illinois, Kentucky. It's 3 states, Danny.
Yeah. 3 states and some Mormons.
Yep.
Technically 4.
And you're betting, what was the tip on these?
Those are teams you want to take.
Yeah.
So there's some contradictions.
BYU, you're canceling yourself out there.
Cancel that one out. So
Alabama, Illinois, and Kentucky, take those.
Kentucky's been mentioned twice now, so they really Bill's Troy upset.
I would love to see Troy do it. Oh, God, that would be so
He'll
great.
call me immediately.
Oh, man.
Did you see Troy? Okay, the 10 seed. Did we talk about this one? No, the 10 seed versus the 7 seed. Where the 10 has more regular season wins.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
somebody has 27 wins, the 7 has 26 wins. The 10 seeds are 1-14 straight up and against the spread.
Now, this again could cancel out
He could.
because you've got New Mexico
That's
against
right.
Marquette. New Mexico is 26-7 on the season. Marquette is 23-10 at the 7th seed. New Mexico at the 10 seed.
The 10 seeds are 1-14, so you don't want to take New Mexico.
Okay. All right, so we cancel each other out there.
No.
No New Mexico.
No New Mexico. We said the other team.
How about regular Mexico? No?
New Mexico's also the high altitude. Nothing happens in New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And then Utah State is the other team you don't want to take.
Okay.
Also mentioned before as somebody you don't want to take. They'll probably win.
Yeah.
The Utes.
Where do you start watching, sir?
12 o'clock, 12:15.
On Thursday.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Home? No.
No, I'll be in the basement.
Yeah. And then when do you
Be in
come
the
out?
basement.
When do you like come out to see your shadow?
Saturday I got the baseball thing I got to do. Fantasy baseball.
They got a rotisserie draft.
Yeah.
With the third pick in the 2025 Fantasy Baseball Rotisserie Draft, Foodie selects
Oh my God.
Aaron
Okay.
Judge.
All right. All right.
Good pick.
So you got to go out and get that?
I got to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't do that remotely on a
I do. I
Oh,
do
all
it
right.
remotely.
Yeah.
He's got a lot
Yeah.
going on over
Yes,
here.
he
Yeah.
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a
And-
life you got. What a life.
And it's back to the basement. Yeah.
Fantasy in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got two more.
All right. 2 more tips.
Two more.
I have fantasies, but not about baseball.
Slow teams that play at a slow pace. That's 69 possessions or less.
Like Princeton used to.
Yeah. Exactly like
Princeton
that.
offense, Billy.
That are favored by +6 to +9.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they're the underdog between +6 and +9 are 33-18 against the spread in the last 51 games. 17 outright winners in that matchup. All right, we got some repeats.
So, okay, cool.
Yeah, so Drake, McNeese, High Point, Yale, and Liberty. We mentioned all those already.
Yep.
All right, and then the last one is free throws.
Free throws matter.
Free throws do matter. 77% or higher on the season. When the spread is 6 or less, those teams are 60-29 against the spread. When the spread is 4 or less, those teams are 41-18 against the spread.
Still
Wow.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you make your free throws, you win those close games.
Okay.
So for that, we got Gonzaga, Oregon, VCU, Vanderbilt, and Colorado State, which is a high elevation team,
Yeah.
so they cancel themselves out.
Yeah.
Man, this is good stuff.
Yeah,
Where
that's
did you research all this?
The internet.
Just looking and looking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy shit. Just
It is. It's a lot.
across.
It's a lot.
And then the fun fact, UConn's won back-to-back
Yes.
tournaments.
Yes.
They're also 12-0 against the spread in that time.
Oh. Wow.
Just take the points.
Take the
For
points.
UConn.
Always take the points.
Always take the points
All right.
until they lose.
Look at this.
Yeah, but you could take the points and they could still lose.
Yeah.
And you could still get the if they're an underdog.
Yeah.
Which odds are if they're playing a they're an 8
Well,
seed.
the first game,
Yeah,
I think
it's true.
probably the favorite.
What, Bill?
I wanted to go. This is Beth in your head. Could you please put the dishes in the dishwasher, not the sink?
Bro, I do the dishes and she rearranges them in the dishwasher.
Yeah, see, I know. Yes.
Did you guys talk about this at the parade?
No, we didn't talk about it at the parade. I'm just saying, like I can see it.
I'm a great husband.
I'm not denying that.
An insatiable
But you
lover.
know all the. Okay, that I just threw up in my mouth. But you're great at like knowing all this stuff. Oh yeah, my niece. It's like I go, but that's why I said, please put the dishes in the dishwasher. Didn't I tell you that?
It's like that episode of Married with Children where Christina Applegate's character, what was her name? Kelly?
Yeah.
She he fed her all these, Al Bundy fed her all these facts
Yeah.
for a game show. Todd Christensen was hosting it. And so he goes, her brain is full. We can't give her any more facts, right? So He goes, so when she go to ring the bell, he goes, no, ring the bell, honey. Don't jerk it. He tells her. Because she just lost a fact. So she answered all these questions. They get to the final round. This man scored 4 touchdowns for Polk High School in one game. And she didn't know the answer.
It's her dad.
It was Al. That was the fact she lost.
All right, Foodie, good stuff.
Yeah, great stuff, Foodie.
Good stuff. What's on the menu for all this?
TK.
Yeah, TK Pizza.
TK's got great pizza.
Yeah,
Maybe some chili.
All right. Okay, that'll smell nice down in that basement.
Yeah.
Your basement in that basement will be a mess. That's right. All right.
It's not my basement.
We'll close it out as you get ready for the big tournament. I think Dan's going to make some money, honestly.
I hope so.
I could see that
If I
happening.
make some money, I'll take you guys out for lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
That's the kind of guy I am.
I know. You are a giver.
Yeah. Kevin could come. Greg could come.
Headaches you give. No, I'm kidding.
But if you lose, gambling is a risk
Gambling is a risk.
that you
Gambling
take
is
on yourself.
That is true.
My brother Ryan called me. He goes, hey, you and Bill should do a bit. I'm like, okay, what should we do? You should call one of those 1-800 gambling ads during the tournament and ask them what teams to pick. Because you have a gambling problem, you need help.
Oh.
I go, actually, that's a pretty good idea.
The 1-800
Yeah,
I
like-
need gambling help.
Yeah, like
But
what
it says, yeah.
yeah, one of those, yeah, like for gambling
I
help.
thought this was gambling help.
Yeah,
You're
right.
supposed to help me.
Yeah, is McNeese going to win this thing?
For Foodie, nice to see you. For Dan Barillo, I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you tomorrow.
Somewhere